Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and I've got Roxy's weekly challenge journal out, going to do week 36 Glassine bags with tags. So super easy this week, but I've added my own twist on it, so hopefully you'll quite enjoy this video. Yeah, the Roxy's challenge book is getting quite chunky, but still loads of space in it for this week. We'll just move that over there, and I have my Glassine bag here. It's been through the war slightly. It's second hand. I don't have many of them. I dug out my small collection. I've got one large one which is looking a bit dog-eared, and then these little tiny ones, but I actually have this one which is a better size, and one that I've already had a go at for the challenge, which is just, I think, slightly bigger than this one. And this is what my spin's going to be. We're going to do some stamping and a little bit of colouring and just layer up the tags. I thought that was quite nice, just to layer it up a little bit and pop it in to there. And it just, whoops, fits in there quite nicely. Yeah, right, let's get ahead then. So I've got a few little bits. I'm staying with the same colour palette. I dug out some shades of blue, and we'll just do a little bit of a fabricy collage on this little the air from the glue is blowing away the Glassine bag. So we'll just put it somewhere up the top corner, but not quite at the corner. So yeah, so I had a happy half hour there, rummaging through my little scrap box, looking for shades of blue and white. I love little pom-pom trim. Pom-pom trim is just the cutest thing, don't you think? And a little daisy, just finish it off. A little splodge of that on there, and that's that decorated, apart from let's fix something with that little top where a label closed that, kept that closed. But I've got some blue washi here, which I think might just fit on the top there. Let's see which way round would be easier. Let's just do this, see if we can just nab it there, and then we'll just use our scissors just to give that a little bit of a slant. There we are. So that's covered that up. We'll do the other side as well, just because we're here and we can. There we are. That side and that side. Right. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's get on with the tag. So I've got this plain old luggage tag, and then this, which is just a bit of a random tag that was in my tag box. I don't know where it came from, but we'll certainly use that as the background for my stamps. And we'll stamp these two houses that I used on the other tag as well, and these are Hero Arts Clings, and the name is simply Two Houses. Kind of obvious. I have some, let me just get that let me just take these out the way for now because we don't need that just now. This is like mixed media. It's just cheap mixed media card. It comes in a kind of large ring book, watercolor card, or any sort of card really. You don't even need to add water to them. These you can colour these in however you fancy. I am going to use my Kuretake pens today. Let me just carefully lift that up without getting ink on my fingers. And we'll put it over there and then put that one on. In fact, we'll put it on the plastic. Why not? And we'll ink this one up too. And it's a really easy version of colouring in. And let's hope this sticks to that. Use this bit up here. Yes, it's stuck. I had visions of me turning that over there and that stamp just plonking off on top of my other image. Well, not quite, but you know, it'll do. We're colouring it in anyway. So I use my Versafine Onyx Black, and I have a little dish here and a little brush and my shades of blue and grey. These are Kuretake Zig Clean Colour Real Brush water based markers. So I'm going to do the main blue. We're going to give it a little squirt of water. I wonder if I should stamp that again. That was just a little bit, let me just add some water to my brush. There we are. A little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Impatient with my stamping there. And of course it doesn't help that this mat that's underneath me here has a little bit of a wobble, a bendy wobble. And so I should remember when I'm stamping on this that it doesn't always work out. However, now what I'm doing is I'm just adding this blue, as you can see, in quite a haphazard manner. Where what we'll say is they need a new roof. That house there, the neighbours keep complaining about the roof. Right, so to add a little bit of highlight to some of the bits, we will go around the edge of the door and then just pull that through with the wet brush. We'll go up to the roof and go down that edge there and just pull it through the edge of the brush, and maybe down this bit and this bit. You get the gist. Just add little edges, and then maybe we'll highlight this bit. I'll add a little water to my brush there. It was drying out a little bit. There we are. And maybe this little canopy over the door. And of course the steps. There we are. We'll do the windows grey. I have shadow mauve. Oh, that's more of a light blue. Here's the grey. Now, you probably won't see that grey because it's very, very pale. And what I'm going to do is use my dark grey and put a little bit in there and give it a squirt. And then dry it out. Yep. And add a little bit of grey to the window, not filling them in completely, and then it will look more like glass. Oops, nearly missed that one up there. Right, so now we're ready to add our highlights to this one. In fact, let's just cut this one out the way because I don't want to lean on it. And we'll let that dry over there, and we will continue adding a little highlight to this roof. The secret with, well, I think the secret with the highlights is to add quite a lot of water to your brush so that you can get it to spread. And maybe what we'll do is we'll go down the side of this house and just pull that through. And you're like, you can over the edges. Yeah, but I'm going to be cutting it out, so you're allowed. Right, now let me just put the brush down so that I can carefully just do this, because I'm not going to add any water to that. Those window frames are, because although they need a new roof, they've just had those windows replaced to nice blue ones. And let's give that little blind a little blue. And maybe a little bit of shadow under the roof there. Just pull through. Let's give them some blue blinds. There we are. And that splodge there. Spread that. And I'm getting some nice watery colour effects, I think. And the grey. Grey for inside the windows. Just go up the side of the dish there. I'm running out of room on my wee dish. Right, a little bit of grey. Yep. Just leave it in a wee puddle and it will dry. There we are. So we're done with the painting. We'll just give this a little cut out. Let's tidy up a little. There we are. Okay, this one's dry. They dry quick. We're just really going to quickly I do quite like when I'm doing these sort of things to make it easy and not to think about what colour would go with what colour. Just make it all the one colour. And that makes it just super easy because you don't have to think about it. And plus, it lets you go shop your stash for that one colour. And I was amazed at how many little blue bits of things I had. Oh dear, they definitely need a new roof. I hope it doesn't rain and what's up in the loft will get ruined. Maybe they're in the middle of renovating. Maybe they're going to build an extension. Maybe they're going to have a nice attic room up there. Oh, I'm getting wee bits of paper all over the place. There we are. Okay, so now we need to think about how we're going to attach them to make our nice little pile for in our bag. And I'm just going to add a little bit of that same washi across the bottom of the tag. Now I've got blue fingers, just because that bit of tag I noticed was seen, and it just adds a little bit, ties it into the top of the bag once that's in. So we'll use some twine. So I've got we'll use the darker blue, I think, rather than the blue. Yes, let's use some darker blue. And about there, because we'll double it over and double it over. I've got my crocodile, and I'm just going to, I'm not going to put eyelets in, I'm just wanting to use this to make the little hole for my twine, and I'm just going to go right through that window up there, and then I'll just judge it for the middle of this roof. Right, there's already holes in those tags, so we're just going to pile them up, or should I say layer them? That's what we should say. And then we'll double this, and then double it again, and put it through the back if we can, if I'm not all fingers and thumbs. There we are. We'll open up the two. There. I'm getting hungry. It's pizza tonight. Do like pizza night. It's nice and relaxed. There. And that works quite well because that little pointy roof there, the twine just kind of just cut off that excess. So that is, I think, just super cute. A little layered up set of tags, journaling spots on the back, and a little home, little pocket. Oh, that's sweet, isn't it? So where's my other one? Here's my other one. This one's got a better roof. Yeah. So I've stuck to the blue and white. Really pleased. Well, no, that card is kind of buff colour, but you know, we'll give ourselves, we'll allow ourselves one extra colour. But yeah, so I've hardly got any of hubby's shirt left, so I spoiled myself and I used a little square of hubby's shirt, old shirt. That's an old pillowcase, and this was just a bit of fabric that had a little bit left over, and a little flower, and this is kind of the same. That was a pillowcase, a little bit of fabric. So yeah, so where is a nice spot? Let's get a nice spot in the journal, and I've got a nice blue paper clip to clip it in, and I think there was a spot back here that's kind of bluish, and I think will we clip this one or this one? I think we'll clip the bigger one in, and we'll keep that one in the box for another day. That's a wee bit slack. Let's see if we can tighten that up a little bit. There we are. Maybe up there. There. So that's my version of Roxy's challenge. Really pleased with how they've turned out. It's, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, a thumbs up would be great. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That would be just super magic. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.